Guys, so today I'm going to show you how to contour with powders and highlight with powders. I've gotten a few requests over the past couple days, so I figured that I'd finally make a video. It's pretty much the same with contouring with cream and contouring with powder. Obviously they blend a little bit differently and they look a little bit different, but essentially it's the same thing. You put everything in the same spot. So if you contour with cream and you have a little trouble with it, watch this. Put all of the contour and all the highlight in the same spots and just blend it in how I'm explaining, and you'll get a beautiful contour. So I do not have a contouring palette in the powders, but you really don't need one. I'm just going to be using my bronzer, and then I have a highlight powder in my contouring palette, but it's not cream, it's powder. And that's all you need. I mean, you could, for your highlight, you can honestly just use like a light color eyeshadow. In the beginning, that's what I do. So I'm also going to be using my powder concealer brush. This thing is awesome. It's so, you can use it for everything. You can use it for blush, you can use it for foundation, you can use it for bronzer, contouring, anything. So it's a great investment. So first I'm going to be doing my contour. And I'm using the Beachfront Bronzer in the color Hermosis. This is actually the first time that I've used the Hermosis color, so hopefully it turns out gorgeous. I have no doubt that it won't look great. So oh, I got a little bit of blush on that. You want to make sure that your brush is clean, so I'm just going to wipe it off. I haven't actually cleaned my brush in a little while, but you want to make sure that there's no powder. Like, I use this for blush and my luminizers. You want to make sure that none of that's coming off. So first what you're going to do is you're going to prime and put your foundation on. I've already done that both. I have liquid foundation on and I've let it dry. Once the liquid foundation dries, it turns into a powder. So I let it dry for a good, I don't know, 5-6 minutes or so, and nothing's coming off. It's set, beautiful. I haven't actually set it though. So got the baby in the back, so if she's making noise, excuse me for a minute. So first things first, I'm taking the big end of my powder concealer brush and I'm going to just get it all up in my bronzer, and I'm going to make the fish face. You're going to want to go right down the bottom of the cheekbone, and once you got that line, you can let go, or you don't have to do the fish face. And what I like to do is I like to go so it starts up at the top of my ear and I kind of triangle it down. And I just find that's what I like the look. And do small strokes. You don't have to do big fast strokes. Just slow and steady. Figure out where you like and you get your line. Now, I know a lot of people do like the 3. I like to get this part done first because this is really where I wear it the most. I don't really do too much of the 3. It's a nice little nifty trick if you don't know much about contouring, but slow little strokes. And it doesn't have to be completely even. You'd like it to be, but I'm going to blend everything in last. So then I'm going to take the small side just a little bit and get into the nose. The reason why you put it on your nose is because it slims it down. I do this a lot because I have a hump in the middle of my nose and it helps camouflage it. Obviously it's not going to make it disappear, but it's going to help. And then I do up on the bottom. And something I do that I don't see too many people do is right here underneath my lip. I do just a little bit to make it pop. And see how it kind of just made my lip pop a little bit? Once I put my lipstick on, my lips will look a lot fuller because I kind of have that problem. So now I'm going back to the big side and I'm going to go underneath. If you have like a double chin problem, I don't have too bad of that, but it just hides and shadows. The reason for a contour is it shadows and it just gives your face definition and makes the 3D effect. So then I just get it all, and then this I'm going to blend down just because I don't want to forget about it. So it just blends more into the neck. And last part about the contouring is I'm going to be going up on the forehead. I'm not going down too much because that will make your face longer. I'm not looking for a long. I already have a decently long face. I'm just going to go up in the hairline. Get it in the hair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that because you can always wipe it off. I know a lot of people are scared, oh, I don't want to waste the time getting it in my hair. But then if you don't, you're going to have a lip of color and it's just going to look bizarre. It's not bizarre, it's just not going to look right. And then blend it in. When you blend, circles. That's all. And then I know you want to get down, or I know you would like to get down on the forehead, and then just blend in from everywhere else. By going back to the fish face, it will show where you want the contour. You want it in that little triangle. You don't want it down, you don't want it up, it just won't look right. And again, just circle, 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 circle. The only place I really don't circle is on the nose. I just go down with that, because if I were to circle, it would get all over. So that's how I contour. And now with the highlight, I'm just going to brush my brush off super fast. And any light color, just anything lighter than the foundation that you put on. So I'm actually using the Sculpting Trio palette in the color light, and I'm not using the contour or the 3D definition. I'm just using the highlight in there. And first I'm going to do my nose. You want to go down on your nose, up on your forehead. I'm going to use a big part for that. And then under your eyes, underneath that contour, and then I do right underneath my lip. Super fast, super easy. I'm taking my time, but you can get your contour done within 5 minutes. You whip it out and bam, done. It really doesn't take long. I'm going to put just a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I will put an illuminizer on, just make this pop just a teeny bit. And then you blend. Make sure you get up there. Good thing about this brush is you have the little small end, so you can get up next to the eyes. Parts where a big brush will get but won't really get in. So the powder concealer brush is one. I use this brush every single time I do my makeup, and I use it for multiple steps. If I'm wearing powder foundation, I put it on powder. I put it on for my blush, my bronzer, my powder illuminizer. Alright, ladies, that is how you contour with powder. It's super easy, very basic, and if you're doing creams, you put everything in the same spots, but when you blend it, you do littler circles and blend up. But I hope that this video is helpful. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and share it. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or you want to know how to put something on, please let me know, and I would be glad to make a video for you. Alright guys, have a wonderful day.